Well, good morning. It's going to be a bit of a strange video blog this, because it's a bit jointed, or it will be by the time I finish it. We're starting on the new water for the winter. At last I found somewhere to fish. It's in Essex. It's part of a group of waters, 4 I believe, called the Essex Carp Syndicates. And they're in various stages of evolution, if you like. This is the oldest one, or the first stocked one. It's the main syndicate lake. It's got some absolutely gorgeous fish in here. But I am actually just about to go home. I popped down here for a quick overnighter, just to have a look really, which is why I didn't do any videoing. And on my way home, which was yesterday morning, I saw a fish jump. And I thought, oh, it didn't only jump once, I see 5 shows in all. And I thought, that is too good an opportunity to miss. It was sort of in the rough area of this inlet pipe. I love an inlet pipe, even in the winter when the water's coming in cold. But anyway, see these shows, so I phoned up her who must be obeyed and begged another night. Moved my gear up here, chucked them out. It's quite weedy on the bottom, sort of felt about, found a couple of lovely little clear patches. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, this very morning, I had a bite and landed myself a astounding looking carp. Absolute banger, 32 pounds. Unfortunately I'd left my remote at home, which made swapping from video into photographing a bit hard, and like I say, I hadn't done any video to go with it, but I have got some amazing photos of him, one of which I will pop up right now. There you go. Hopefully with the power of technology you'll now be looking at him almost fully scaled. Huge great scales. He's absolute beautiful carp. I say 32 pound, a very nice way to start on a new lake. Proper chuffed with him. But like I say, I am actually just going home, so suddenly in a minute we're going to skip forward a week in time, or 5 days in time. A bit of a time travel experience, and I'll be back again. So I'll see you in a minute next week. Ta-da. So here we are then, next week. That was quick, wasn't it? The miracle of time travel. And this time we have Madalena, who seems to quite like it here. Beautiful day. Like I say, we have skipped forward a week. All I've got to do is now is master how to skip back a week with a certain 6 numbers. If I could do that, I could spend the rest of the winter in the Maldives fishing for sailfish. But at the moment I've only mastered future time travel. I just spoke to the bailiff owner and he said there's been 1 more fish out since I was here last week, and it came from down this end, which is good news. I'll plop straight back in the same swim I was in. I had a good walk round, I had 2 good walk rounds actually, but to be honest, on a nice calm day like this you can see most of it from anywhere. Thought I'd get the rods in at least and then sort out all that lot later. Morning. Yeah, it looks lovely. It's actually quite warm. They said today was only going to be 7 degrees, but it's damn sight more than that stood in this sun. And then tomorrow is supposed to be a bit wetter going back, because this is a slight sort of northerly base wind, northwest I think, going back southerly tomorrow, higher temperatures but a bit wetter, a bit like it was last week. So 2 different conditions to try out. Only fishing them all close in again. Pipe's still running, a bit bright around there with the sun, but there it is. I don't know if you can hear that through the mic on this. It's a lovely sound. But yeah, looking good. So, rods are in the pond. And dig out the kettle. Sit in the sun. What could be better, eh? Beginning of December. No jumper. Beautiful. Right, tea time. Well, we're all settled in. Been settled in for a while actually. And as is the way at this time of year, it's about 3:45. It's nearly dark already. That's a chase off about 5 gazillion tufties this afternoon. Still pretty flat calm out there. I've not seen a thing. I don't think I'd exactly miss one if it popped its head out, to be honest. But that don't mean they ain't here. They've got to be here somewhere. It's a reservoir, they can't go away. They can just go round and round. Just come down to the rods, well, to the water's edge to fill the dog's bowl, and it's pretty gin clear down here in the edge. Unfortunately, they buggered off when I went and got the camera. But if you've ever wondered why carp get caught in the middle of the night on bits of black foam on a zig, you've only got to shine a torch in the margins. There's a few there. You probably can't see them, but I can. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 little black bugs, about 2 inches off the bottom. 5, 6. They're everywhere. I ain't got a clue what they are, but to a carp they are food. And you can only assume that they're zipping about everywhere out there as well. There's loads, from minuscule little ones, of which there's actually thousands. There's one just hit the surface right in front of them. There. Just going under that rod. But they're at all levels. There's so much food down there. It's incredible. In fact, the more you look, the more you see. The little tiny microscopic ones. There's just a low cloud of them. There's a little big fat one coming through in the middle of them all. That's why they eat your zigs in the dark. There's a great big one. Literally just there. Can you see them? There's hundreds of them. Look, I'm crossing that sand down there. Every single one of them's edible. If a little cloud of them went past your zig, you're getting a bite. Mystery solved. Food for carp and food for thought. Well, it's a different day today. Wind got up in the night, blowing straight at me, and then it started slashing down. So it's one of those swims, it's just facing into it whatever you do. So Maddie's soaked. We're in the middle of a great big relocation, spun the bivvy around side on, so I'm going to have a lovely view of those bushes. And while it's not raining too hard, I'm going to get it all back in there. Miserable. Drizzle, that's what it is. My old mate CP would say, drizzle. And no carp, but I have just had a line. So all is not lost. Right, see you in a bit. Location, relocation. Well, here we go. This is the highlight of my morning. Look at that. In the absence of carp, I'll have to do all the feeding myself. There ain't an awful lot going on, to be honest. Still raining on and off. That's my view, unless I lean right out. Now I can actually see a little bit of the pond. Even herself has given up there. Typical wet winter session. Might be a Netflix day. Certainly ain't sitting out there staring at that in the rain. Right, not an awful lot going on the fishing front. Nearly dark, so it's that time. Cookery lessons. You're not catching fish, you've got to talk about food. Uh-oh, hang on. The dog's gone around the back of the tripod. This could be dangerous. No, disaster averted. Right, I'm going to do myself some sort of Indian style chicken, the cob. I get loads of questions about that cob cooker. But lots of the stuff you do on it, you can on barbie as well. Tonight we have... Where's it gone, Madalena? Have you at it? This is really easy to do. First mate of mine, Del, showed me this on a barbecue. Get out of it! Go on, off. Sit. Sit. As you can see past the dog. 6 chicken thighs, just a pack of chicken thighs. It's in them Patak's curry pastes. They do all sorts. I've got a Balti on this, but you can get tandoori, balmy, madras, whatever. Not the sauces, not the horrible sugary sauces, but the actual pastes. So you just get a hoe, yeah? 6 chicken thighs, stab the bejesus out of them, get a nice big bowl, 2 big spoonfuls, like dessert spoonfuls of the curry paste in the bowl, about the same amount of olive oil, just to thin it up. Mix it all together so you've got a nice sort of semi-thick paste. chuck the stabbed chicken breasts in there, just rub it all in so they're completely coated in curry sauce. And then inside here is one of those, very cheap at the pound shop, them throwaway silver foil round sort of cake dish things. Just pack the 6 of them in there, wrap it all up in silver foil, and I chuck that in the cob for about an hour, I suppose. But you can put it on barbie for an hour, and then right at the end I just slip the silver foil, peel it all back, take the chicken out and just put it on the hotness just to brown it off a little bit, but keep the sauce. And then after about 10 minutes when it's nice and crispy, warm up sauce, chicken on the plate, pour the sauce over the top. It's absolutely yum, really, really easy to do. That's what I've got for dinner tonight. Say I, not we, because she hasn't. She's having dog food, because she's a duck. Right, cob is warm, that's going on. Yum. God, it's absolutely slashing down again out there now. Need to bring me cooking a little bit closer. Too close to put my proper camera on, so you're on my phone, so everything's a bit one-handed. I'll try and see what's going on. One layer. Well, he's bubbling up well in there. Looking good. Oh, they're proper cooked. Looks pretty yum, doesn't it? Now I was going to brown them up by taking them out the juice and putting them on the thing, but I don't know. Might just eat it. Yeah, sod it. Let's just add it, shall we? Oh, can't find my plate. Hold on, we're back. Well, it is absolutely delicious. Look at that. Curried chicken, oodles of sauce. Can't go wrong, can you? Like I say, normally I take the chicken out and crisp it up, but it's pouring with rain. I ain't getting out there for nothing. And that looks proper edible to me. Oh yeah, that's yum. What do you reckon, Mads? A feast? It's bloody lovely. Right, see you later. Dinner time. Well, there we have it. Dinner's done. And this is the reality, isn't it, of winter carp fishing weather. It's 5:40 PM. I just looked. I can't believe it's only 20 to 6. It's pouring with rain. There's nothing to do. Thank God for Netflix. That's what I say. I suppose I should be saying that you should sit out there in the rain under a little brolly and listen for fish, but that's rubbish, isn't it? We don't do that at all. So yeah. Going to be an evening of Netflix, I think. So where to start with Netflix? Breaking Bad. Already watched that. I watched a series the other day called Frequency. I love stuff about time travel. Always have done since I've been a kid. Basically, if you haven't seen it, watch it. I don't ruin it for you, but it's a daughter and a father that are separated between 20 years in time. The dad's dead, and they connect through this old ham radio system, and they're both coppers, and they're both trying to solve the same crime. And when somebody does something in the past, it changes what's happening in the present. It's really good. Loved it. Yeah, but unfortunately I watched all of series 1. It was called series 1. I thought there must be a series 2, and I got to the end of it and series 2 was cancelled, so probably not everybody thought it was brilliant, but I did. I loved it. Anyway, so that's me. Netflix. That's her asleep in bed. That's that out there. Dark, raining, horrible. Hopefully get woken up or disturbed by a fish at some stage of the operation, and if not, I'll see you all in the morning. Ta-da. There's Maddie looking out there thinking, what happened to all the fish? Which is sort of what I'm thinking as well. Final morning, just about to start packing up. Carpless. I'm surprised because last night was so mild. Jumper off sort of night. I don't know what the temperature was 12 or more. Really warm night. Perfect for a bite, just didn't happen. Woken up this morning, I slept in late. Well, you can hear that, bit of chainsawing up the bank, doing a bit of maintenance. But no carp this week for Laney. Oh, it's getting a bit nippy this evening, so it's the perfect time to break out new little touch. We all like a cold beer or whatever, don't we? Evening South Bank cider. It's too bloody cold. So, apple. 3 little slices of apple. And da-da! Mulled wine. £3 from Tesco's. £3. Bargain. Got myself a little saucepan, and rob from home. Big mug full in there. On the cooker. The crack with mulled wine is do not boil it. When you boil it, the first thing that disappears is the alcohol. What's the point? So you've got to keep an eye on it. Gently warm it up. Yum. Absolutely yum. Did have a great big supply of it at home, but we just had the family over. I think I cooked dinner for 13 people on Saturday, I think it was. And mulled wine got destroyed. We found an errant bottle hiding at the bottom of the cupboard this morning, so he's come fishing with me. Well, we beat it for £3 a bottle, can it? It's actually half decent, to be fair. And hopefully, tonight will be Night of the Demons. Explain, by the way, this time travel style video blog started last week and then jumped to this week, is now on next week. If that makes any sense. So we're now 3 weeks worth of video because, like I say, I had a busy weekend. I didn't get around to editing it or sending it off or doing anything with it. So we're led straight into week 3. 1 week with a nice fully scaled, and the next week the rain and the changing weather and no fish, and now I'm here for my 3rd trip. And wind behind me today, it's blowing northwesterly, I suppose. It's absolutely, it's like 2 coats colder now than in the lake. It's freezing. Up here it's not the warmest, but it's got no wind. Nearly boiling. Don't take long. Look at that. Bloody lovely. Cheers. Happy Christmas. Very Christmassy. Look at that for preparation, eh? Even got my landing net propped up ready. How professional is that? No idea why, I was just bored, to be honest. There's not an awful lot to look at on a reservoir, is there? I've noticed that with me filming. You turn it on and you just think, well, that's that then. I said this is probably the first proper res I've ever fished. I don't mind it in the winter though, to be honest. It's you know, it's dark most of the time anyway. The good thing about a res is there isn't too much to think about. Fish go round and round, don't they? There's a lot of good fish in here, so you can't be that far away at any time. Don't have to worry about features and stuff on the bottom, it just sort of gently shelves away. I think this end's slightly shallower and the other end's slightly deeper, and that's about it. If the rest of the fish in here are anything like that one I have had so far, then happy days. I've seen a few pics of various fish out of here, and to be honest, they are all lovely looking creatures. And hopefully one of them will be along tonight. Mulled wine is delicious. £3 result. I used to make all my own. I used to grind down the different nutmeg and break up cloves, cinnamon sticks and all of that. Takes forever. It tastes just like this. And you get to eat the bits of apple afterwards that are all soaked in wine. Come on, carps. Do something. Still haven't seen another one. I saw that one on the first, sort of 24 hours into my first trip, as I was going to be going home, the one that led to the capture, and I've not seen another carp since. But like I say, they can't be very far away. Well, only gone and bagged one. Just finished off my mouldy wine. On my phone, looking for my Kindle, I read a book, and one of them rips off. Had a hell of a battle. He was trying to get around the pipe. We won. Look at him. 29 pounds of miracod. What a result. Second week of December, I think it's the 10th of December today. We take these all day long. Right touch. Definitely worth a single nighter that was. The night's only just started. What time it is? 9 o'clock, something like that. He's a proper junky one, isn't he? Well done, Mr. Carp. Well done indeed. Top man. I think 3 weeks ago I didn't have anywhere to fish. I had a 32 and a 29. Lovely. So, there we have it. It's morning. For some reason I couldn't sleep last night. I was up most of the night. I got bored trying to go to sleep in the end, and I watched Mowgli, the film, on Netflix on my phone till about 2 o'clock this morning. So I had a bit of a lay-in this morning. So it's only one quick overnight this week. So that's me, just about to pack up. You've had 3 weeks condensed into one. And off to London, to Winter Wonderland, London Eye, and all the attractions with the kids. And then what we got, about 2 weeks till Christmas. That's scary, isn't it? Better think about doing some Christmas shopping, I suppose. Not that I do an awful lot, to be honest. That's sort of our indoors job a bit, isn't it? But anyway, gonna wrap it all up, bugger off home. Yeah, not been a bad little start to my winter lake, really. 3 trips, 2 fish, both good uns. Another couple of months to come before we get back on the big lake. Probably go back about, I don't know, late February, something like that. Well, I don't know why, because it never does a fish until April, but you never know, do you? But for now, I'm going to plod away at this. See if we can get another couple. Right. See you all next time, and I definitely will edit this video and get it sent off and up there. See you later. Ta-da.